Guys, it looks like Fortnite might be actually addressing one of the biggest critiques and issues that people have had with Fortnite OG since it launched a few months ago. Now, overall, you guys, it seems like Fortnite has been actually listening to players, not even when it just comes to OG, but even with regular Fortnite. I mean, we're getting more ramped up storyline stuff. We have a very, very unique season and vibe with Fortnite Super, and I gotta say, this might be the most that Fortnite has listened in a very long time. Now, there are legit rumors and stuff that's in the files right now that is pointing towards Fortnite adding a casual OG mode that is only bots, while keeping the OG playlist, the regular one, totally bot free. Now, that is absolutely massive, you guys. It basically solves the biggest pain point, the biggest critique of Fortnite OG mode since launch. I've talked about it extensively on this channel, and I'm sure you've heard other people talk about the bots in Fortnite. Everybody has their opinions, but I am one of those people that wanted bots to be removed from OG. Now, players haven't really been too mad about OG Ranked, which was removed at the beginning of this season, but bot lobbies have still been a really, really big thing. I've even said, Fortnite, just add a bots-only slider and all of this would be fixed. But what exactly is going on? Now, like I said, Ranked was removed at the end of Fortnite Galactic Battle, and I made a whole video talking about that. I don't believe Epic Games exactly said why they were removing it, maybe because of low matchmaking health, maybe not many people were playing it, etc., etc. Who exactly knows? But what it means is that Fortnite is going in a different direction with how they're approaching Fortnite OG. And of course, OG Season 4 recently just launched, one of the best seasons of Chapter 1. We've got Dusty Divot, Risky Reels, the Hero Mansion, of course, all of the really cool stuff with Hop Rocks, shopping carts. OG gear has returned, and it's been a mixed reception. You know, fans are happy with nostalgia, of course, the people who love Fortnite OG, the OG fans, but bots are still a bit out of control. I'm still finding a lot of bots in my matches. The first couple of days, it wasn't really that bad because of, you know, there were so many people playing it and so many people trying it out. But if you guys don't know, a couple of weeks ago, Fortnite actually updated the regular OG mode to be able to have 88 bots and 12 players minimum. Now, this made a lot of people upset. Of course, not everyone is going to have 88 bots in their match, but if someone's new to the game, it means that there's a possibility for them to have 88 bots in their match. And now, even though I said that might not be the case for every single person, it honestly sometimes did feel like that. When I hadn't played OG for a while and I hopped in, it felt like I had like 90% bots, and that was really, really frustrating. To be honest with you guys, bots make the OG mode feel really, really depressing. It feels annoying, and it really just crowds out actual fights and what Fortnite is actually supposed to be. I understand that some older players as well as new players say that bots are going to help them enjoy the mode, but what they need is to have more modes that actually cater to these players specifically with bots in them instead of just putting them in the regular mode for everyone. But this is where the OG casual mode comes in. Epic is reportedly already working on a casual mode that has 12 players maximum and 88 bots minimum, while keeping the actual OG, the regular playlist, completely clean of bots whatsoever. Now, according to leakers like Hypex, the casual OG mode would drop bots into a 12-player match, separating, new or casual players for those who want a really, really completely player versus player experience. Now, that means the entire OG experience on the map and everything exactly how it is now would be exactly the same. Think of it like the different ranked version. It was the same stuff, just ranked, except this one is a lot more chill. It's a way for people who are good at the game to get a ton of kills, and it's good for people who are newer at the game to get their feet wet a little bit and play the game without getting totally destroyed. Now, what does this mean for the core regular OG mode? This would mean that it would have 100% human matches, all bot free, just classic gameplay. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not really that mad if they don't remove skill-based matchmaking. A lot of people have said, oh, they need to do this and remove skill-based matchmaking, but to be honest, the bots have really been the only problem for me. Like I said, you guys, this solves the biggest community split, bots or no bots, and with this way, you choose how to play. I think Fortnite should do this with the regular Battle Royale mode too. Have a casual mode and then have a regular mode so people can choose if they want a chill experience or a full PvP experience. I think that would make a lot more sense. Now, this also lines up with, it seems like, Fortnite's kind of mission to ease players into OG Fortnite, but it's a way better way to do it than just cramming real players into a bot infested map where everything is easy. They don't really put up much of a challenge. Even though new players aren't really able to tell if they're going up against a bot sometimes, it still is good for players who know to be able to have the choice. But you guys know how this has gone for a while. There has been a lot of talk about if bots should or shouldn't be in Fortnite, and I think this is the best way to go. But I think it's clear, and it's okay, I think everybody can agree on this, is that it's good to have a fully bot mode. I don't think anybody will like disagree with that. It doesn't affect anybody who doesn't want bots in the regular mode, because you don't have to play it. Like, you don't have to do it. You don't have to play the bot mode. You can play PvP, and instead you're not forced to just play this mode where there's a chance of you having a ton of bots or a chance of you having a ton of players. You really don't know. So this way it just kind of like streamlines the process, just makes it a bit easier to choose how you want to play the game. It seems like the kind of like super casual players, like the people who don't play a lot and aren't really like playing the game, you know, like for hours a day or even like 1 hour a day, they're maybe playing it on the weekends or something like that, have felt a bit left behind, because people just continue to get better, and as you perform better in games, your skill-based matchmaking just gets even higher and higher than how good you actually are. And this way they're able to practice, they're able to play, they're able to just hop on and play the game, chill and get a win, you know, kill some people and have fun on the game without the worry of being stomped by people who have played for like 6 hours that day. Now, for the first time, you guys, it feels like Epic is not just appealing to one side. They're designing it for both, and that is really, really big. Now, you may argue that, you know, them adding ranked and a regular mode was kind of catering to both sides, but that's not really, because, like, skill-based matchmaking really isn't the best. And even if you're not, like, super good at the game, or you get, like, one win or a few kills, you're gonna get put in games with players that are, like, way, way better than you. It feels like it's all over the place all the time. Sometimes in new seasons, I would play ranked just because it was honestly a more chill experience. Just because when you're in bronze, you're paired up with more people who are on your skill level. They may not be in bronze, but the thing is that it's more accurate when it comes to lining people up with their skill level. And I think catering more to having a casual mode instead of having a ranked and regular makes a lot more sense in this case. Now, overall, you guys, this feels like the first time OG didn't just add features. It feels like Fortnite is actually listening. They removed ranked because of, you know, low numbers or whatever it is, then added a way to keep the player pools healthy, which is really, really smart execution on Fortnite's part. If this works, it gives OG huge replay value. You know, casuals or people who don't play the game very often at all can do something chill, and, you know, sweaty players or people who just want a PvP experience get to have that fully as well. It's really awesome. I absolutely love what they're doing with this. It doesn't really split the game. It lets the player choose the experience that they want, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this completely ends the argument and the conversations around bots in OG. Hopefully this is done. Hopefully when they reveal this, or if hopefully it actually does get released, because there's nothing set in stone, but this could definitely be a turning point where Fortnite finally treats OG like not a side mode, like another main mode, not just a nostalgic side project, and I'm really, really excited to see what else they do with it. But of course, it is still a rumor, and it's something that is in the files, but it's obviously not complete because it's not out yet, so nothing is official. I'll be watching for a playlist like toggle option, or, you know, a Fortnite news drop or something. But let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. Are you guys excited? Which mode would you play more, the casual mode or the regular playlist with 100% real players? Let me know. Drop a like on today's video. You watched all the way to the end. You must have enjoyed, so drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. I make videos like these every single day. Use code PROZEROYT, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.